Hello everyone and welcome to PA Academy. So this is video 16 under the video series Isometric Drawing. So if you look at what we are having here, this is what we are going to be replicating in this particular video. We are going to be replicating this isometric drawing. Now if you look at this drawing closely, you notice that one of the side is not really at angle of 30 degrees, which is one significant thing about isometric drawing, which is this side. If you look at it closely, you see that this particular line, as you can see, is not at 30 degrees like I said, which is different from what we've been looking at in the past. So how do we go about when you have something like this? We are still going to be looking at other drawings that which one of the side is not exactly at 30 degrees in other videos, but let's look at this. So if you are new to PA Academy and you are yet to subscribe, or you enjoy seeing more contents like this under technical and engineering drawing, or more content under electrical engineering, do make sure you click on that subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. So to start with this drawing, like I do say, what we are going to do is we are going to draw a horizontal line. So I already have my T-square, so I have my horizontal line. Okay, so let me take the line up a bit because of where I'll be starting from. So let me just take it up a bit. So I think it's okay here. So I already have my horizontal line. Then I'll bring in my set square. So I'll use it to draw the vertical line. So this is the point I'm starting from. I'm starting from here. So I haven't done that. From the point of intersection of the vertical and horizontal line, I'm going to have like this. And then from here. So make sure when you are doing it like this, you start with faint line. Although my own line is not very faint, but if I should make it faint, you might not be seeing it. So now let's take some measurements. So if you look at the distance from here to here, which is indicated here, is 20 millimeter, while from here to here is that's 10. It's 10. And why we do one from here to here, which is from here to here, is 30. So let's take note of those measurements. So 2 centimeter, which is 20 mm, and then on this side we have it to be 10 mm. And then here we have it to be 30 millimeter. So I bring back my T-square. So I want to draw this line from this point to this point. With a faint line. So since we've already measured here to be 10 millimeter, we will bring back. So from here, we are going to draw a vertical line. So now we can draw this from here to here and then do this. So straight down. So let me bring down my T-square. So from here, take it down. So now let's take a measurement. Now from here to here is 30 millimeter, while from this point to this point is 50 millimeter. So let's measure that. So this is 30, and then this is 50. So you can make that portion bold. You draw it with a bold line. Like this. So what we do now is to just join it. This time around we don't need a set square. Since it's not at 30 degrees, so we'll just join this to this. So let me move it away from where my flash is so that you can see it. So once my the flash from my camera is looking at it, it will look light. So now I bring back my T square and then my set square. So now we place the set square in this position, and from these 2 points we are going to draw a line. So from here, and then from here, so what that means is we are going to look at it from here to here, and from here to here. You can see the length is 30 millimeter. So let me measure it. This is 30, and then we are going to measure the one at the top also. Don't forget, that's because it is not at 30 degrees, so we have to measure it. If not, we would have just used our set square and with our T square to just draw it out. Alright, so now we introduce the set square again. So from this point here, this point we are having here, this is it here. So we draw that line. So from this point to this point is 70 millimeter. So let me measure 70 millimeter on this line. So if you are finding value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are yet to subscribe, please endeavor to subscribe. It helps this channel to grow. So just click on that subscribe button at the lower right of your screen. You'll see the option to subscribe. So let me go ahead and just make this one bold. This is 70. So I bring in the set square. I will adjust it to this point, and from there I'll draw a line to come and touch this particular line here. So this line that we've just drawn is touching this particular line here. Remember this line we drew earlier after drawing this vertical line and measure it. Now if you look at it here, look here. If you look here, from this point to this point is 40 millimeter. That's 4 centimeter. Now, just from this point, we I brought in the set square, and I was able to draw this line to come and touch this particular line. Now, if you look at that, means we didn't measure it. But now, if I should measure it, you see that it's giving us that 40, and that's the beauty of isometric projection. If all your lines are right, your constructions are right, all these things, that is what you will get. You just see that by the time you start doing some projection or drawing some lines, they will automatically fall into the right measurement. You can see 4. So if you do this and maybe you are not getting 4, yours is more than 4, that means there is a mistake. So that's why I always emphasize that whenever you are dealing with isometric drawing, always make sure that your set square is sitting properly on your T square, and your T square itself is, make sure it's, let me show you, on your working edge, is properly placed so that it won't, it's not shaking. So those are the things that you have to pay attention to if you don't want to avoid some of these little mistakes that can affect the outcome of your drawings. And another thing that you need to mention here is that sometimes if your T square is not properly placed on your board, you can have a situation whereby you have your set square going slipping under your T-square, and to affect your results. So that's just some tips for you. So let's continue. So I hope you find that what I've just said, I hope you find it helpful, and if you do, let me know in the comment section below. So at this junction, I can now draw this line to this point, that is from here to here and this. So let's do that. Then we join this to this. You can go ahead and make this with a bold line, a thick line. So, and this. So what is left now is this part for us to do. So I bring back my T-square. So now I want to draw this line. So this line is 25mm. So I bring in my set square, I put it in this position, and I take it to the end, to this point here, and I draw a vertical line. So this vertical line that I've just drawn, so I'll measure it to be 2.5 centimeter, that's 25mm. So this is it. So I haven't gotten that. So you adjust your set square to that point. Draw a line like this. And then from this point here, now this point here is the same thing I'm having, is 1 year. So we draw a line down to meet with that line. So now you turn your set square, and from here, so this line I've just drawn, this is it here. So with this now, we've been able to replicate this particular isometric drawing. So let me just move it away from the flash so you can see it properly. So we've just done by replicating this. So let me quickly add the dimensions. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. That is it for this particular video. If you find value, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question or any comments for me, do leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the isometric drawing 17.